In this video, I want to compare and contrast the Wusthof Gourmet Steak Knife to the Wusthof Classic Ikon. In this video, I want to compare and contrast the Wusthof Gourmet Steak Knife to the Wusthof Ikon Steak Knife. These knives are both on the opposite ends of the spectrum. The Gourmet is their entry-level line, while the Ikon is their flagship, so we're obviously going to have a big range of differences in terms of the two knives. Both knives start out using essentially the same steel, 58 hardness. The difference comes in that the Gourmet is stamped and machine-made, while the Ikon is handmade and forged. So the Ikon ends up having a much more resilient blade. The cutting angles are very different as well. The Ikon is ground down to a very sharp 14-degree angle, while the Gourmet is ground down to a relatively dull 18.5-degree angle. And to put that in perspective, I can shave all the hairs off my arm with the Ikon, but the Gourmet is not going to be able to cut a single hair as I take the pass through my arm. The actual rigidity of the blade is the next thing that I want to talk about. The Ikon being forged has this very nice bolster in between the tang and the blade, which makes the actual knife relatively rigid. In contrast, the Gourmet is completely stamped, it has no bolster. This is all one piece, so as you can see, the blade is extremely flexible. The handles, though, are where the most obvious differences lie. The handle of the Classic and the actual Gourmet are both a very traditional German-style handle, which means that they're not going to be not ergonomic, but they're actually not going to be the most comfortable knife that you're going to be holding in your life. The handle of the Ikon, however, has been designed to be the most ergonomic handle they can make. They've done that in two ways. The first is the shape, and it really feels like however you hold the knife in your hand, it's part of your hand. And the second is the very thick tang along with this mass of metal at the bottom. So when you hold it in your hand, the weight sort of falls into it and makes it feel like an extension of your arm, and I like that a lot. At the end of the day, it comes down to personal preference. I'll put a link down to both below, and if you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very, very soon.